Hey guys, thought I'd do a real quick video. I haven't done one quite a few weeks. Honestly, I thought I'd be out here a little bit sooner talking about all this stuff. It's been about 2 weeks since I've had my first chemotherapy, and it went okay. It went as expected. Had a really rough time walking around for a couple weeks. It's just something kind of unusual that happened with my feet that made it difficult to walk. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I've got another week until the next chemotherapy, so it's going to be every 3 weeks. And wasn't really able to do a whole lot for the first 2 weeks this week, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better, and things are. Man, I'm just looking forward to moving around again. It's the first time I've really been outside. Um, Took a short walk around today. It's just nice to get outside and breathe some fresh air. Um, so I did want to touch base. A few people asked if there's any way they could help out and things of that nature. I have I've started a GoFundMe page. Um, it's gonna be a few months until I can get back to work, which is going to make things a little bit difficult, obviously, to get bills paid, things of that nature. Especially since I was pretty sick for months and months leading up to this, and needed a lot of time off just because I wasn't feeling all that good. So it's been difficult to this day, just keeping up with things. And now with me not working at all, it's going to be pretty rough. My wife does start work. She'll be working part-time here locally, and they're going to work with her so that my wife can help me get to some of the things I need to get to, and a lot of times I'm not going to be able to drive back, so she'll be able to help me out with that. She'll be able to earn a little bit of money. The GoFundMe really got started when something happened at work. And it was a pretty bad day for me at work. About a little over a month ago, I had some testing done, and I had a few days off after that. And when I got back to work, I started getting materials and things like that ready. I kept a lot of my equipment in the shop, at their shop, just because it's hard to know what you're going to need every day. It was a maintenance type of position, so your days aren't planned very well. Your days kind of happen as things come up. So just to make it easier, make myself a little more valuable, I left a lot of my tools and equipment there. Well, I got to work one day and I noticed there were some things missing. And the more I looked around, I noticed there were some of my things missing. One of those things was a table saw. It was a nice table saw. It was set up with a stand. It had wheels on it. Real easy for one person to be able to maneuver, move around, and tucked away nicely, which we don't have a lot of space, and so that's kind of worked out nice. It's a nice saw. At least it was a nice saw. That came up missing, so my employers went ahead and they filed a report. They said that my boss said he'd let corporate know what happened and see what they could do about replacing it. Well, okay, well, a month went by and I've been asking and asking and asking when I can expect my saw to be replaced. Basically, they're coming up with excuses. They're not going to replace it. And as I feared, the more I pressed about it, the more irritated my boss got about it, which I didn't bug him every single day, but I did want to keep it relevant, and I wanted to keep it current, so I asked a few times a week. And I tried to keep... I wasn't being bitchy about it, I was just trying to see what was going on. So basically they've decided to let me go due to the time that I need off for medical stuff. So a lot of you are going to probably say that they can't do that. I think they actually can. You know, they need work done. They can't be forced to hire and keep someone on that can't do that work. So there's a gray area there, and I may or may not pursue that. Honestly, these people are such jerks that I really don't. I don't think I ever need to go back to work for these people again anyway. So I'll gladly part ways, and when I get better, I can work again. They're going to be the last people on my list that I'm going to even consider working for. So anyway, a few friends said, hey, you know, we could help you. We'd like to help you get your saw back, maybe raise a little money for you to get by on till you get going again. And they asked me to start the GoFundMe page. So I've done that. I will leave a link for that in the description. If that's something you'd like to help out with, that would be greatly appreciated. We've done pretty well so far. I have raised the money to replace that saw, which is a good thing. There's probably a lot of little craft things that I can do. You know, I may not be able to go out there and do my carpentry work per se as normal, but there's a lot of small craft things that I can do and put up for sale on like an Etsy page and things of that nature. So having a table saw was kind of critical and crucial part of being able to do all that stuff. So that's taken care of, thank God. I think I will probably be able to go to the store on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling, and get that replaced. And if you've already donated to the GoFundMe account, then thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me and my wife. It's something that's going to enable me to at least make a few bucks here and there on some little things, and who knows, it might actually turn out to be something that I do more regular. That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind doing that. But for now, it's gonna, you know, keep the cable bill paid, I hope, and the lights on. And like I said, my wife's gonna be working here part-time very soon. So that's about it in a nutshell. We've got, man, the weather's finally starting to break. We got a couple cold nights coming up, but I think once we get past that, it's really gonna be, full-blown spring mode. So I was gonna do this walking around, but I decided not to. Yeah, I just decided it would be better off to do this sitting down. I did take a nice little walk today, but I ended up getting out of breath, I guess. You know, when you have this cancer in your lung and stuff, it creates an infection around it, which is kind of like having pneumonia. So when you're not walking around a lot, you'll get, you know, the short of breath, things of that nature. So I've went from going nowhere for 2 weeks, barely getting off the couch, to trying to take a hike today. And that was, definitely ran out of breath. So I thought I'd do this video for you sitting down, but I'm looking forward to getting around, moving around a little bit this week. Like I said, we've got a couple really cold nights coming up, below freezing. And then I think that's it. I think we're full-blown spring from here on out. So that's it. Next treatment is next Monday. Hopefully I do a little better next time than I did the last time around. I kind of know what to expect, so I know how to prepare a little bit better. And I hope you all are having a great week. weekend. And don't forget, I'll put the link to that GoFundMe account down there in the bottom. Anything you could do to help, and you know, big or small, would be greatly appreciated. It'll certainly get us over the hump that we'll be in for at least the next month or so. While we transition into things, my wife starts her job on the first of the month, and hopefully I can start. Hopefully I can get my tools all together and get that table saw here and start working on some craft things that'll sell. And so for now, I guess that's it. And hope you enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.